Hey Cancer, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, so this is going to be a general reading for mid-month, May 15th to June 15th. Now, in the last videos, I didn't shuffle my cards because it wastes so much time, you know? So a lot of people were questioning me on it. I'm going to shuffle so that you guys see I am able to do it, conduct a reading, and not have any sort of hesitation with it. But in the future, I'm just not going to do this, you know? I think it's a waste of time. I just like jumping into your reading. This is what you guys come here for. I just don't like it when people talk for 5-10 minutes before they get to the point, because I want to know what's going on in my life, and I want to help you guys with what's going on in yours. All right? So in the future, I will not be doing this, but you guys see why, okay? So this is going to be a past, present, future. What is going on with my Cancers? Past, present, and future. From May 15th to June 15th of 2017. What is going on with all the Cancers? All right, gonna give it one more shuffle. Now let's do this. All right, so we're gonna pull 9 cards. We're gonna do one layer of the reading, and then we're gonna go a second layer deeper just to see more clarity. Okay. All right. Give me 9 cards. What is going on? Past, present, future with the sign of Gemini. Past, present, future with the sign of Gemini. Cancer. I'm sorry, I just did Gemini. What is going on past, present, future for the sign of Cancer? Past, present, future for the sign of Cancer. All right. Past, present, future for the sign of Cancer. What is going on past, present, future for the sign of Cancer? 3 more cards. Ooh, and there they go. Okay, I wanted to make sure I picked them up the way they fell. Okay, guys. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. All right, so Cancer, your energy for this reading is the 6 of Swords. So you guys are moving away from a situation that you were emotionally invested in that is no longer serving you, okay? All right. So looking at your past, and like I said, I'm going to tell you what I see and then pull clarification card on each and go a level deeper. All right, guys. So the first card I see for your past is the Hierophant in the reverse. So this is showing me that maybe that there was a marriage or relationship that didn't work out, or maybe that there was something that you were doing in an unconventional way. With your next card being the Chariot in the reverse, maybe this was unconventional in a bad way, because sometimes unconventional can be good, but in this case I don't think it was a good thing, because with the Chariot in reverse, you're feeling like there's a lot of chaos. You're feeling like you have no control over what's going on in your life. You're not able to steer this chariot at all. And then the last card, you got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're coming out of like a juggling act, a balancing act. So there might have been a lot going on, but, here in the past, it's like you know what it is that you need to focus on, and you're focusing on that. So let's see what this is about. What is this Hierophant in reverse about? What is this Hierophant in reverse about? Okay. So yeah, so there's something that either you were falling out of, or that you walked away from, or just something unconventional. And you had a lot of people on you. You had a lot of people just questioning you, why you're doing certain things, questioning your life moves, questioning what it is that you want, and you have like this sense of feeling really defensive, and you're telling these people, well, I'm doing it because of this, but it's kind of like you're frustrated about the fact that people are even pressing you to begin with. So yeah, there's something that you're breaking away from, or that just was unconventional, wasn't working for you, and there's people definitely calling you out on it. Or this is vice versa. Someone in your life was doing something unconventional, and you and maybe other people were calling them out on it. But, it could go either way. Now, what is this Chariot in reverse about? For my Cancers, what is this Chariot in reverse about? All right. Yeah, so you feel burdened by something. You just feel something really heavy. You have a heavy load on you. You might have a lot on your mind, a lot on your emotions. And you feel like things are out of control, but this is in the past, so hopefully, we do come out of that. And what is this 2 of Pentacles about? Yeah, so there's a decision that you had to make. in the past, and this decision led to a cutoff in communication or a delay in communication. So it's like you made a choice about something, and communication between someone or something just it ended. You know, there's no communication coming in. Now for your present situation, we have the King of Swords in reverse as your first card. So the King of Swords in reverse, you know, he's someone that is just, he might be a little scary to deal with. He is somebody that he needs things done in his way. He doesn't give two shits about your emotions or how you feel or your input on anything. He is going to do it his way. There's no one who's going to tell him no. He's going to be very aggressive. He could even be abusive. And, you know, that's what's happening. He's just, that's the attitude that either you or somebody else in this situation. And, you know, this is right under that unconventional situation where someone's feeling like they have to defend themselves and someone's just not happy about this. Whatever's happening here, there's just a little bit of chaos. Your next card is the Page of Swords. So again, there's messages, but it's you know, it's straight cut messages. These messages are straight to the point. And with the Page of Swords, yes, he comes with messages, but it's not always something that you want to hear. And this message, you know, it could be, you know, in relation to this chaos and this overburdening that you feel. You know, he's very straight cut. He's just, the Page of Swords does not hold their tongue. So with the King of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Swords together, that's kind of scary. You know, that's like, whoa. You know, I definitely see that issues could be prevalent in your lives right now. Now, your next card for the present is the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this is that's going on, you know, and this is below you coming to a choice and stopping communication. You know, the universe is telling you that that's what was best. You know, it was good that you ended the cycle and now you're going towards something new, but this is what the universe wanted for you. The universe is working for you in your favor. Even though with all this burden and all this, you know, you feeling like you have to defend yourself, you might feel like it's bad and you might be in your feelings right now, but it's all for a greater good, even if you don't see it right now. So let's go a layer deeper. What is this King of Swords in reverse about? Oop. What is this King of Swords in reverse about? All right. Okay. So it's funny because you got the World card. So maybe this is you guys taking this energy. Maybe you just went through some bullshit and you're not going to take the person's shit anymore. Or maybe it's vice versa. But whatever is happening, there's a completion to something. So whatever cycle was happening here, there's a completion to it. Something new is coming. And, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune, this is something good. So it's like you're coming out of this heavy energy of this harsh back and forth communication, but the world it's working for you. Whatever's happening needs to happen the way it's, maybe not necessarily the way it is happening, but it's happening for a reason. So try not to question it too much. Take the lessons that are coming in. But I do see you definitely completing, you know, a cycle from the past where you just feel all this sense of chaos. All right. So, hold on, these cards are flipping all out of place. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so the next card you pulled was, to clarify the Page of Swords, was the Knight of Cups in reverse. So again, messages coming in that are very straight cut that maybe you might not want to hear. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who can be very, very loving, but they're also super manipulative. So this could be you or this could be someone else just coming at somebody in a very harsh way, trying to manipulate them. But this is also somebody who can be promiscuous in a sense, and they can have other lovers. The Knight of Cups is, in the reverse, is the qualities of a cheater. So it's like maybe that's why there's this feeling of, you know, chaos and you know, being overburdened. You know, whoever is coming harshly with this communication, you know, maybe they're not being completely honest about things. But I just see with all these reversals, you know, with the King of Swords in reverse, so I just see it as like maybe a situation with two people, but nobody is really in the right. I think that two people are at fault. One may be overbearing in a sense and kind of questioning and pushing the other person, and the other person is just not being completely honest, and they may have other things going on the side, you know? I'm surprised the Devil card isn't coming out. All right, what is this Wheel of Fortune about? Okay. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. All right, so I don't think this is the same person that you guys were dealing with in the past, if that's what it is. Because right above it in your past, you know, you're making a choice and you stop communication with someone. And then right below it, you're moving forward with, and you got the Union card. And I just don't see how all this chaos can turn into a Union card. So I think this is someone completely new. So you might be meeting a possible soulmate or someone else. Or, you know, for those who are in a relationship right now that, you know, you're not meeting somebody else. You know, maybe you guys are just coming to a much deeper understanding and you're putting things from the past behind you. Or if this is in the sense of work, you know, maybe things are moving forward and you're joining union with a new job or something. And it's working in your favor and it's going to kind of push you away from all of this, okay? Now moving forward, the first card you have for your future is the Moon card. So again, this is under, you know, things going on traditionally, you know, defending yourself in a sense, you know, somebody just being very, very harsh and there having to be like a completion to the cycle. And it's like you might be finding out secrets or not even maybe secrets. Maybe you're just coming to clarity. Maybe you're looking back like, shit, what did I just put like, that was crazy what I just went through, you know, because it's like you have something new coming in and things are moving for you. You know, the universe is working for you. And this could just be you, like, coming to a clarity, like, wow, look at this awesome person compared to this freaking crazy asshole in the past. Hopefully you guys aren't the crazy asshole. I've been with a Cancer before, and that was a very interesting thing. Yeah, it definitely didn't work out, but I have, my dad's a Cancer, so you guys can't say I hate Cancers, because I don't. I love my daddy. I do. Okay. So the next card you have is the Ace of, the Ace of Swords in reverse. So again, this is right below that manipulation, the chaos, the burning. So maybe this is, you know, that person, either you or that person that you're dealing with from the past. It's like they still got shit to say. They're still trying to talk shit. They're still in your ear. Either you're going back to them and talking shit, or they're coming back to you and talking shit. And this is just people hurting each other. This could be you like, oh, well, I have someone new, so fuck you. And they could be like, oh, well, this secret just came out, so fuck you. You know, so it's just like people hurting each other purposely. And it's just like, I see the Ace of Swords as like childish in a sense too. And the Ace of Swords, what it's telling you is if you don't start over, there's going to be repercussions. So if you feel like that's happening and you feel like you're in a situation with someone where you guys are purposely just attacking one another and it's just an it's a burdening situation, you're losing direction. I mean, you guys just don't want to deal with that, so you know, you need to take this and turn it upright and say, I'm cutting all this bullshit out and I'm starting over with this new profound clarity I have. So if that's the situation, you know, with you guys knowing that this is going to happen, you have the ability to turn this card upright, okay? And the last card is the Four of Pentacles. So again, it's like that sense of being really guarded. You know, and maybe this new person is coming in, but you're so guarded against them because you're still in your head about this crazy person or this crazy hectic situation from your past. Okay? Let's dig a little deeper. Let's see what's going on. So what is this Moon card about? Okay. You got the Star card. That's good. Good, the High Priestess. What is this Four of Pentacles about? Okay, what is this Four of Pentacles about? What is this for? Oh, there we go. Alright. So, bottom of the deck is the Fool. So I definitely do see you guys starting something new. And something that's going to be much better. So, yeah, so secrets came out. And you came to clarity about things. And you have hope. So whatever this is, you know, the Wheel of Fortune turning for you and this new person or situation coming in, you know, you're seeing clarity and you're having hope and like you see everything for what it is. So that's beautiful. It's like you have all your facts and you're hopeful about this, you know, new start that you can have. And although you have, you know, you might be having tough communication with someone, and I think it's to someone from your past, you're still tapping into your intuition, and you know that it might be a situation that you just have to walk away from. Like I said, you guys have all your facts, and you're tapping into that, so that's beautiful, guys. And then with the last card, it's like you're being guarded, and then you got the Magician in reverse. So there still might be a sense, you know, either whether this is you or whether this is someone else, because you know you're ending this communication with somebody. Excuse me. Just be careful, because this is somebody who, you know, the Magician in reverse, he can manifest whatever he wants, but when he's in the reverse, he usually does it for like self-gratification reasons. He's going to lie to you. He's going to coerce you. He's going to say whatever the hell he needs to say in order to get his way. So just be careful. You know, if you're dealing with someone and you know that you're being honest and pure from the heart, then just be careful that they're not, you know, trying to coerce you into something that, you know, is not what you're expecting. But if you are talking to someone new, maybe this is you kind of telling them like, oh no, like my ex is a thing of the past, but no, they're not, because they're still blowing your shit up and they're still, you know, trying to kill you and shit. All right, I hope no one's trying to kill you guys. That was a little dramatic, but you know, it's like there's that sense of being guarded and coercion. Let's see. I just got a new deck of oracle cards, so I want to give you guys some guidance for this month, and these are so beautiful. It's the Earth Magic oracle cards. I definitely recommend them. They're great. Okay, so let's see. What does Cancer need to focus on from May 15th to July 15th? What does Cancer need to focus on from May 15th? Ooh. Fog veiled. All right, so I'm going to read this to you guys. All right. So fog is simply a low cloud, a blanket of water crystals that hasn't gained the density of raindrops. The thicker it is, the more it shrouds us in its damp and billowy arms. It can be so thick that it makes it nearly impossible to see directly in front of us. During those times, silence makes its own sound as we pause and allow ourselves to be enveloped in the shroud of impenetrable density. We may even feel as if we can do nothing but be still and await what is to be revealed. Yet within the thickest fog, we can be assured that it will eventually burn off as the sun's rays infiltrate the veil. Once they do so, we can anticipate how the light and warmth will bring us welcome relief from the cold. As the sun continues to disperse the fog, our surroundings become illuminated, and we have the opportunity to continue onward. You are enmeshed in confusion and uncertainty, and are unsure if it will ever clear up. This is not the best time to make decisions, particularly any major ones. Know that this foggy veil will eventually dissolve, although there may be ways you are unconsciously contributing to this state. The greater truth is that this is simply a cycle you are moving through, and like all things, this too shall pass. Allow yourself to feel confused. In fact, decide to be confused. No matter what attempts you make right now to make things happen or move in any specific direction out of impatience or frustration, you risk only creating more confusion and uncertainty. So be still and patient. Wait for the first glimmer of awareness to lift the veil so that you can see the choices before you more clearly, and then can choose to align yourself with the will of the Spirit. I think that is so beautiful, and I think that makes so much sense after your reading. So, you know, with that being said, you know, maybe if there is someone new who's trying to come in and you do feel good about it, just make sure that everything from your past is settled first. You know, make sure that fog settles. So that's really beautiful. So thank you guys for watching. If this resonated, please let me know. And if you guys want a personal reading, I'll leave everything in the description. Cancers, I hope you have a very, very good May. Your birthday's coming up after Gemini. I'm excited. All right, cool, guys. Take care.